Hello there guys, and welcome to a review video on the Sodor Search and Rescue 2-pack, or Race to the Rescue, I think it is called. This is a 2-pack which includes two characters, Flynn, the firefighting engine, right here, and Butch, the tow truck. Now, this 2-pack was supposed to come on Tuesday. You may remember how on Monday I posted a video saying there's going to be another unboxing video tomorrow, but then, there was a delay, so that promise could not be kept. So now, here it is, the 2-pack, and now I am taking a look at these characters. I wasn't able to do a mega unboxing video this time around because there wasn't a lot to unbox. In fact, this was the only thing that arrived in the mail today. I didn't get anything else, and I probably won't until at least tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm probably just going to get a special piece of track, which is nothing major. But anyway, the 2-pack right here, I'm pretty sure that you can also pick up these characters individually, and I'm not quite sure where the value of getting this 2-pack would be. This is the updated version of Butch. I did get the original version, which came out, I think, sometime around 2002, 2003, somewhere along the line. But this is a much more updated version. It looks much more accurate to the TV series, especially with the Sodor Search and Rescue logo that has been added on. That was not there originally. That was added on to Butch after the Search and Rescue Center was built and he became a part of the crew, as well as the fact that after so many years of Butch appearing, we never heard him speak until the episode Stuck on You. And I cannot believe that it took them that long to make Butch finally say something. But of course we've had other characters that have been silent for so long finally speak after so long. But Butch is one of the characters that did not speak for so long. So, the front wheels on Butch turn from side to side, as do the back wheels. And he also has this hook on his back. This is supposed to be his trailer, where he's supposed to pick up broken down vehicles or tow broken down vehicles so he can take them off to get repaired. And what's interesting is that it kind of looks as though there's a wheel in Butch's bed. This sort of wheel right here, it does not turn, it's fixed into there, and it also cannot be removed. Although something I find interesting is that this wheel appears to have some silver painting on it, while his actual wheels do not. They are completely black. If I was to make a guess, I would probably have to say that this is supposed to be Butch's spare tire, but why would they paint silver on his wheel, or his spare tire, but not do so for the rest of his wheels? When I'm saying a lot of words that start with the letter R and the letter W, it's really hard to keep myself from saying the wrong thing. But anyway, certainly a huge improvement from the first version of Butch that came out, and I was actually considering on getting the Thomas Wood Butch, the Butch to the Rescue pack, because it did include a version of Sir Topham Hatt's car in the Thomas Wood style, and I figured that that could be a good way to get the car. But as of the time of the recording of this video, I have only been able to find the 2008 version of that pack online. And I have not been able to find it in stores at all. And so, whether or not I will get Sir Topham Hatt's car by any means, I'm not entirely sure. But But that's not really all that important right now. I may work something out for that. So yeah, obviously Butch is a road vehicle, so he does not go on the rails. So now that we have Butch looked over, I will look over Flynn. Now, Flynn is a relatively new character. I'm also going to get this out of the way and put him right there. And move the camera. There we go. So, Flynn is a character that was introduced in Day of the Diesels, along with Bell and quite a lot of new diesel engines. And he is a firefighter, or a fire engine, that can go both on the rails and on the road. And it probably would have been cheaper for me to have just gotten the Thomas Wood Flynn, but I think the Thomas Wood and Railway version looks better. I mean, even though the Thomas Wood Flynn is fully painted now, it still is not as great as the Thomas Wood and Railway Flynn, because the Thomas Wood and Railway Flynn does a perfectly good job with adding in all the details, while the Thomas Wood model just looks like the company was just in a hurry to make all those models, and so they just had to make some sort of lazy design. I mean, having it be fully painted was an improvement, but not an improvement enough. So I still just went with the original Wood and Railway Flynn. Now, if you get Flynn on his own in a single pack, you can get this tender right here, which I got separately off of eBay from another seller, so you can have them be together like that. And something I've also noticed is that while Flynn's tender has red wheels, Flynn himself does not have red wheels. And Flynn also has this little crane arm, which is very short. In fact, I'm going to go and get one of my Wood and Railway fire trucks. Hold on a moment. I actually did not have to go very far. They were on the shelf right behind me. So anyway, here is the hook and ladder fire truck. I'll move the camera over so you can see them. And the water tanker fire truck. Got those a long time ago. And doing a little comparison, there's the hook and ladder fire truck. It's much longer compared to Flynn's. Just thought they would point that out. Now, the interesting bit about Flynn is that he has water hoses on his roof, which is very interesting. And what is also interesting is that Flynn can go on the rails, but he can also go on the road. So you can actually have him go off of the rails and have him go... Oh, no, don't! Camera, if I wanted you to do that, I would have knocked you over myself, not expect you to fall over by yourself. Anyway, as I was saying before my camera got that evil idea of falling over when it shouldn't have, Flynn is pretty much unique in that he can go on the rails and on the road. I mean, we have never had a character that can go on both the rails and the road before. Now, the thing here is that Flynn actually did not go on the road at any point during Season 15, which was the first season that he appeared in. It wasn't until the Season 16 episode, Race to the Rescue, which happened to be one of the episodes that was on the promotional DVD that came with the Search and Rescue Center, which I looked at in my last unboxing video. And that was the episode where Flynn went onto the roads for the first time in a long time, as well as the first time on screen, and he was quite worried about wobbling so much, because he didn't wobble so much on the rails, so he was afraid that he would wobble so much on the road. I guess not going on the road for so long just put him out of practice. Alright, so now I'm going to put him back onto the rails. I'm not quite sure, but for some reason when he was off of the rails, his trailer, or was it his trailer? Yeah, his trailer was squeaking, but when it's on the track, it doesn't squeak. I don't get that. I just do not get that. So anyway, now I'm going to tell you about what my recommendations for getting this 2-pack are. Well, for me personally, if you do not mind about not having Flynn's tender, or you are able to get it separately, just as I have done from a separate eBay seller, I would recommend you get this 2-pack. I'm not sure how much of a good value it would be, but that's that right there under those conditions. But if you want to have Flynn with his trailer, I would pretty much say get Flynn on his own, and maybe if you can get Butch on his own as well, because, you know, the 2-pack did not include Flynn's tender. I'm not quite sure why they did that, because it's an important part of Flynn. He should certainly have it. I mean, sometimes he goes off without it, but it's an important part for him to have. So there's that right there. So anyway, that is my review on the Race to the Rescue 2-pack. I hope you enjoyed this, and the next chance that I get, I will do another unboxing video. So I will see you next time.